Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be talking about clusters. I love making clusters in my planner, and I'm just going to go over some basics when it comes to how I like to make mine. Kind of like my little rule of thumb when it comes to clusters. So the first thing is boxes. Usually when I make clusters, I like to make like a functional type of cluster. So I usually grab like a book that has boxes in it. I have this holiday florals from Amber Plans Her Day, which has options for boxes and also some floral stickers. So I'm going to use this one for this video. Also, another thing that I like to do when it comes to making clusters around my spread is I love having a piece of wax paper on hand, so that way I can kind of lay the cluster, like the boxes out, and see how it's going to look before I actually put it down on the page. So wax paper, which is just some Reynolds. I like the Reynolds. I mean, this is always the one I get. It's like $2 at Target. Super cheap, lasts a while. You can use these sheets multiple times before you have to toss it. But I like to use these to first pull out my stickers. So I'll just use this first section right here, because this one's actually, let me use a different section because I think I kind of want to save that one for a different spread. I'll use this one right here. This one's really pretty too. These right here. Okay, so these boxes. All right, so the first thing I look for, like I said, are boxes. When I'm making a cluster, I like to get a big size box and then a smaller size box. I usually don't like to have like the same size boxes layered on top of each other. You can do it, it's just for me, I prefer not to have the same. Now, here's one thing though. If you only have these two stickers and you want to make a cluster, I would suggest to at least turn it around so it's like horizontal, so it kind of looks a little different, but it's not. If you want to like layer these together. Preferably though, I like having them be different sizes. So anything like this would be a good size combo here, or even this smaller, slightly smaller one, that's a good size combo too. So I probably would stick these two together like so. It's already like building the cluster right here. And one great thing to build upon this with a decorative element is doing florals, which is why I pulled this book. Florals aren't your only option when it comes to doing these. You can get other elements too, which I'll show in a little bit, but I feel like florals is like the easiest way to start off when it comes to making these, because I don't know, it always comes out pretty. So I'm going to pull these florals. I usually like to grab one that's like a cluster, or even if it's not, like a big single one would be nice. I wouldn't pull like these, well, you could pull these side ones, but for what I'm about to do right now, I wouldn't pull this one because I want to put something over here in this corner. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm saying it out loud and then I'm like, you could totally do that. Okay, pull anything that you want. Let me show you why. All right, so I'm gonna lay this here behind it so that I can see how it looks. And that looks really nice, where it's like, it's peeking out from behind the boxes, and I think that layers very nicely with these boxes. Now, I know it said don't do this one, but I'm gonna do this one because after looking at it, I think it'll work. So this is another option you can do here. If you want to have this like laying to the side of this box, you can have it going like this, which that looks really pretty too. So you have like options that you can use, or you can even do this one on the corner. And the nice thing is that you can like choose which side you want. Like if you want more of this blue side showing up here, or if you want just more of the light blue side showing, you can have it layered that way. And then this one, since it already has this side piece cut, you could always layer it on the side of this sticker right here. It does like not reach all the, it doesn't reach all the way across, but it still layers pretty nice on that one. So then you have a nice little cluster like that, which I think looks really pretty. So I'm gonna put this one down. This is gonna be my, like the basic kind of cluster. Like 2 functional boxes, and then you got some florals on a few sides or a corner, like so. Let me layer this one on top or on the side, like so. All right, so that looks really pretty. And then I do like to pull in some other stickers to layer onto this as well. Sometimes I like to put like little headers or even like a little quote kind of sticker here, just to, you know, add a little interest, add a little quote. It doesn't take up too much space in that functional box, which is nice. You can even do like little circle stickers if you want to cover up like maybe an edge that kind of like soften some of the corners a little bit. You could do that as well. Yeah, just layer things on top, but still try to keep space in these boxes so they're still functional and you can use them. Okay, so I feel like that's the easiest way to make a cluster, is with florals. That's, at least that's how I found it. And then if you kind of want to step it up, you could always do kind of the same idea, but not as functional. You can do clusters. Oops, sorry. Let me get my wax paper first. You can pull in like a quote sticker, maybe like one of these. Sorry, I know this is not gonna match very well, but I'm just gonna, just as an example. Sorry, not that one, because it's the same size. Okay, so we got like a little, these fun boxes here. This one says Casual Friday every day. So okay, same kind of concept. You can layer it as like so. Okay. And then let me add some florals. I'm just gonna use the same florals that I used for this one. If I can find them. Okay, here they are. All right, so I'm gonna pull this one. And kind of test it out and see where's the best place to put these. I kind of like them in this corner, or they could go in this corner actually. I'll put them in this bottom corner here. Okay. Let me put this down here. Ended up moving it over because I'm going to build up on this cluster and add another functional type of sticker. I have this box sticker, which is for the monthly, but I'm going to cover that up in a little bit. I'm just going to layer this here on top of this, and then I'm just going to look for a circle sticker to cover up that little notch. Some right here. I'll just do this staycation. You know what? I'm going to move this notch down a little bit more. Let me cover up the notch first. And then I'll layer the box. Okay, I think that's good. You kind of get the idea. Just build up onto the layers, and then you can even add some more florals on this side. All right, so I got some more of these, and you don't have to always put them behind the stickers. I just think that sometimes it looks a little bit nicer, but sometimes it's nice to have them going on top of the stickers as well, like draping them on top. All right, so there's another cluster of stickers. Just like have fun with it. Try to make them functional, but also decorative too. Add in some quotes. That's always a nice way to build up on the clusters and make them look a little bit like fancier, I guess you can say. But yeah, these are my favorite ways to just like first start off with 2 stickers and then kind of see where you can like build it up from there. Like I said, florals I feel are like the easiest way to make a cluster, but some of the fun ways that I found to do some other ones is to bring in like little scenes and put them on top of them. I always think that's fun to do. You don't have to have florals to do these, because I know some people either don't like florals or they're getting tired of florals, which I get, because I feel like, you know, in the past we didn't have a lot of florals, and now we have like an overabundance of them, and you kind of want something different in your planner. So yeah, you can still do these the same like techniques, but with a different theme, which is nice. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little scrap paper to show another example. All right, so I have this Color Story sticker book, which is great because it has all the stickers that you need for a spread in here. So I'm gonna grab, kind of just do the same thing I did. Just grab a box. Let me get my wax paper. Help me with this here. So I want to make like a little scene on top. Okay, so I got these cute little animals that I can add. A little zebra on top of here. Let's see, grab some of these leaves. Again, using the wax paper to help me build up this scene. Grab some more leaves, kind of build this up a little bit more around the giraffe. I'm gonna put like leaves all around it, because why not? Well, I'll put 3. Okay, so I have some leaves, and then let me grab another. Okay, this is another good one. And then I can cover up this little notch with this box and make a cluster here. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Okay, I'm gonna put it down right here. That way I can continue working on it and building up on it. All right, well, so let's see what else I got. Oh, I have these. These are nice. Okay, I always like, these are a little tricky to use, but sometimes I like using these on the sides. Like you could put them on either side and just use them that way. Let's see, I'll put this one over here. It's just another place to write in, and then, which is nice. Let's see, I have a little don't forget. Let's see, maybe we'll put it here. There. We got some more leaves. Can add here. Oh, there's even like a little flower. I'm gonna add this here. There. Let me add another box. Let's see. Trying to see if I can build up on this a little bit more. And then that way I could put a quote. Like these, I like these long ones because then I can put them this way, and I think that looks cool like that. Okay, so I got a very big cluster going on here. But I don't know, I feel like even though there's a lot going on, I feel like it works. Sorry, I kind of don't like this there. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. Just put this here instead, like that. Okay. So there's another cluster. I think that looks really cool. I've never done one like that, but just like playing around with it in this video, just trying something different. And then came up with a pretty functional kind of cluster. There's all this space to write, there's a little space here, there's this, very functional to do. And I put in all the elements. I have the decorative elements, the functional elements, I have the quotes, I have boxes, and it's not florals. I do have leaves, and there's one floral, but it's just another way to think of doing a cluster, and just having fun with it. That's how I feel about it. Just have fun with it. So yeah, that's what I like to do in my spreads. I love doing clusters. I especially love doing them like on the week. I usually do one on each side. Like I'll do one on this side, pretty big, because it's like the weekend and this is a larger area if you use the vertical side. And then I do like a smaller version of one over here. If I put one down over here on this side, like towards the bottom, I'll try to put the other cluster up a little bit higher so they're not like it's not weighing this spread down all the way on the bottom. I try to like balance them a little bit. That's another thing I like to keep in mind when I'm putting these down. And then around the spread, I just keep it a little bit lighter. Just, you know, add bullet points, checklists, boxes, maybe not as, like maybe just 2 boxes together, not as elaborate. So that way it's not like too much going on the page. But yeah, just wanted to go over how I like to do clusters. So hopefully I was able to give you some new tips or techniques on how to accomplish some of these. And I hope you were able to, or I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you all in the next one.